It is a big day for us here at Farnborough Football Club as we kick off life in League One. And we've had all pre-season to get ready, transfer window, and have we done well? Do we feel ready? No, not at all. Not one little bit. I'm terrified. I don't feel like I've got half a team good enough to survive in League One. And I know last season I was like, yeah, I don't think we might be struggling for, stay above relegation battle and all that, and then we got promoted. But I'm absolutely 100% do not feel ready. Kind of worried that I brought in old guys who just aren't going to last out the season or aren't going to cut it as much as I was hoping. Should I have gone for youth and potential instead? I don't know. I feel like it could all go wrong, but we're here. The season is upon us, and we've got to start. We've got to put out a team. So let's get into it, and let's see how we do with our first game of the season against Stockport County. All right, so let's have a look at our squad for the opening game against Stockport. And we have our new goalkeeper in the team, Finley Herrick. He's definitely better than anyone we've had in before. So I think he's a fantastic sign-in on 1.3k a week, which is, I don't know, it just feels very rich for us, but we are in League One. And I've got to be spending the money. I can't keep the, a tight grip on the purse strings so much. I just worry about losing money. Oh, point being made, we only have 37,000 in the bank. So yeah, that terrifies me, that everything's going to go wrong financially, and yeah, we're just going to end up going backwards, which is not what I want. Right, so in defence we have Harry Lee. Harry Lee, I am looking to get someone else in at right back. Do like Harry, but I do feel like we need someone better at this level. Then we got Taylor Foran. He is our number one central defender. I only think he is just about cutting it for this level. And then we've got David Akagbu as well, who I feel like is probably stretching at this point to be play at this level, but they are the best defenders we got right now at the beginning of the season. But yeah, that's again another position I'm still looking to strengthen. Elijah Morgan is our best player, most highly rated player in the team. He is our captain, and he's he's our guy at left back. And last friendly against Aldershot, I thought it'd be a nice last game warm-up for the season against our local rivals, Aldershot, and we absolutely annihilated them 6-0, and he got a 10 rating for that in that game with 3 assists. Absolutely tore them apart. What a performance. So yeah, he's still growing. He is only still 21. Yeah, so still young lad, still growing, and yeah, what a performance. At the base of our midfield, the ball-winning midfielder and deep line playmaker, we have new boys Rory McKenzie and Cafu. And yeah, they are older, but I'm hoping the years of experience, hopefully they can build a good partnership at the base of midfield, and it can be, they can use a cool head, dictate play from the back, help the defense out as well. And then it's our youthful, energetic front four that are doing all the crazy running around and using all the energy up. So yeah, they are the two central defensive midfielders. We got Zach Henry out on the right wing for us. And then we got new boy Mohamed Sinan Kaya, central attacking midfielder. And yeah, he's looking pretty bright so far. And yeah, hopefully he just grows as the season goes by. Still only 21 for him, so he's got plenty of room to grow as well. Right, we are short for players on the left wing. We've got injuries and tired legs. There seem to be stupid places where we had to fill out like under 21 games or whatever. Anyway, yeah, so we got tired people and injured people and sort of short of players. So we have Zach Ritchie, who would usually go up top, playing on the left for us. Obviously, he's a new boy. Our Daniel Oyatunde, replacement. I think, but maybe even better. He is going to be playing on that left wing. And we got the young boy, Jamie Ash, who was out on loan last season and did all right for himself. Getting 10 goals for Mersham in 32 appearances. And he has grown quite nicely. However, he is a long way away from being ready for this level. However, my hand's been forced. I don't have any other players. They're all either severely out of energy or injured, and I just don't have the players. So that is what we're going with today, and let's just hope for the best. Obviously, there's going to be quite a bit of the chemistry in the team is going to be quite low, having lost quite a few players and got a few new players in. But I'm hoping they still manage to perform today. The expectations were a draw, and we are at home, so we do have that. Yeah, and we do have quality in the team, so it's not that I think we're just totally get outplayed, but there's plenty of teams in this league, especially if you're talking about the teams that have come down from the Championship. They're going to be just so many levels above us. So we just got to do our best. Plenty more reinforcements to come in, hopefully. Yeah, I've got some really exciting players I am looking at the moment. Got in on trial, so I may show you after the game. But I didn't want to get too worked up about it, because if I can't get them over the line, if someone comes in for him after I've made an offer for him, this is the worst. And yeah, I didn't want to get my hopes up too high, but we do have improvements that we're looking at in the pipeline. And look at Rory McKenzie go down the right hand side, and there's me saying, oh yeah, just save your energy, sit back, let the young lads do the work. But he's up there, right up at the other end of the pitch, creating a goal for new boy Zach Ritchie, getting in on the action. A really good effort there by Rory McKenzie. Hopefully he doesn't run himself into the ground. That is one good thing he has for him. I mean, he's 33, but he has 17 natural fitness and 15 stamina, so that boy can run all day. So yeah, what a great start for us in League One. That's and we're just pinging the ball around the Stockport penalty box, trying to create a new opening, and that's a really positive start for us so far. I think we've pretty much got a capacity, almost capacity attendance day, 4.9 thousand. We're only a sort of a capacity of 5,165 or something like that. So yeah, nearly full capacity attendance day. What a turnout for the opening day of League One. And we're still on the attack here. Lee with the deep cross, can't quite find Farnborough head, but Stockport managed to clear, and we regain possession with our captain Elijah Morgan. He plays it out to Kagbu. He finds McKenzie, the ball of energy in the middle of the park, and then it's Lee to Henry to new boy Mohamed Sinan, and he gets on the score sheet on his debut. That is 2-0 in 10 minutes. Who said this was going to be hard? Because this looks easy so far. We have played them off the park. We're only 10 minutes in, And things could go terribly wrong very quickly. We all know that. But what a start. 2-0, 10 minutes. With plenty of the new boys getting in on the action as well. Wow. Can't quite believe that. I was panicking for nothing. Clearly we're ready. And there's Elijah Morgan cutting out, intercepting that pass on the left-hand side. Can he find space to get across in? He can. Can he find a head? He finds Henry, and that is 3-0. Oh, it's becoming a demolition job with literally still only 11 minutes on the clock. Wow. Okay, well, if this is a sign of things to come, and I did look at the chemistry and whatnot, and there was none. Imagine when that picks up and they really get going and start clicking, forming some partnerships. We could be on for a hell of a season with a hell of a team, potentially. And yeah, even for sheer numbers, I need to bring in new players. And there's players that I'm looking to bring in that are so good, like next level good for us. That's why I didn't want to get my hopes up, because if they don't work out, then I'll just cry and I'll be very upset. Right, well, that is half time. Thankfully for Stockport, they can go and lick their wounds a little bit. That is 3-0 at half time, opening day of the season. What a show we've put on for our home fans here at Saunders Transport Stadium. All right, we are pleased with the amount of shots you have taken. What a start. Right, let's go. Let's hope we can carry it on into the second half. And we are on the attack again, and it's Zach Ritchie with the header on far sort of post, but he just can't quite keep his header down. It's not far over, but it was a good attempt anyway. We are looking like we got the more tired players, so I'm going to come in and look if we can do some substitutions with half an hour to go. Niall Timpson's going to have to come in for David Kagbu, who looks tired next. Seen Jamie Ash just hasn't really been able to get in on the game, just lacking that little bit, I think. But I'm going to bring on Marek Cap. He is out down in the development program to get a loan out and develop. Don't quite think he's quite at the level either, but he's a number that I can bring on in place of Jamie Ash. So we will do that for the remainder of the game. Is there anyone else? Ooh, Dean Hoy. He is a good potential player. I like the look. Cafu's just dropped some energy now, so I'm going to bring him on for Cafu. I don't want to wear the old guy out too much. I say old guy, he's younger than me by 7 years. Jesus. But yeah. All right, that's 15 minutes to go. Let's get some more substitutions done. Elijah Morgan has run himself into the ground. So that replacement, Al Amin Kazim, is going to come on in his place. I don't really have anyone else I can bring on for Taylor Foran, unfortunately. Yeah, there's nothing I can do there. I can bring Fearon on for... Fearon on for Rory McKenzie. Oh, no, this is our last substitution, isn't it? Who do I want? Who's most tired? You're most tired. Ish. All right. Riley Hagen. Or Preston. Preston Fearon will come on for him. Well, we look like we have managed to see the game out quite comfortably. All 3 goals coming very early on in the first half. But we've looked quite comfortable. Still limited. They're trying to come back into the game late here with a few more shots, our Stockport. But for the most part, we have outplayed them and kept control of the game pretty much all the way through. Only with a couple of clear-cut chances for Stockport, if you can call them that. And, well, 3 points on the board. What an opening game of the season. to welcome us into League One. I can't quite believe it. I really wasn't expecting it. Expectations were a draw, and I was looking at that and going, really? I think your expectations are a little bit high. And well, we managed to get 3 points and a very convincing 3-0 win at the same time as well. What a performance, lads. What a performance. All right, so do I show you the two players that I'm really hoping that we can get through the door? I will. Yeah, okay. I've got a load of players in on trial, so just ignore a lot of them because they're not the players. But one of the top guys I really would like to get in is Tasman Rogers. Now, I'm going to have some difficulty because I've only got 2 non-sort of work permit places that I can use, and some of these players aren't going to be getting, well, most of them aren't going to be getting work permits. But I feel like they're good enough to bring in and loan them out and see what happens, a little bit like we're doing with G. But let's have a look at this guy, Tasman Rogers. At this level compared to what we got, I mean, star rating wise, they've got him equal with Taylor Foran. Now, if I just bring up the comparison, I don't think they know what they're talking about. Here we go. Tasman Rogers in the green pretty much engulfs Taylor Foran on all categories. The only thing they're sort of on par with is physicals. And, I mean, some things one is better in than the other. But it's, there's a clear difference. So I don't know quite where they're at with their player ratings. And this guy's only 18 years old. 18 years old. He's not with a club and he's that good. I mean, am I missing something that I should really be seeing here? Or is it me? Because it doesn't look like he's got anything that makes alarm bells ring. Really? So yeah, we're trying to get him in. I don't know quite what's been going on this season. I've been bringing players in on trial, and then if I like them, I've been offering them contracts, and then it's coming back and it's saying, oh, I offered them a contract too recently. Like, a trial's not really a contract. It's, you know, you're in on trial. If I like you, I want to sign you, and then I'm not able to give them a proper offer straight away. So I'm hoping that these players can stay with us long enough for that to drop, and then we can actually offer them a proper contract and hopefully get them in without them being stolen away by someone else. Right, and the other guy. Oh, the other guy. Sebastiano Reginato. Yes, I did go through some of the other big leagues looking at release players, but look at these gems that I have found. Sebastiano Reginato. Oh, 19 years old. Be 20 in February next year. But look at this boy. Head and shoulders best striker we would have ever had by a country mile. You know, and a proper striker, which I don't think we've really had in the whole time. Comparably, I mean, Zach Ritchie's down as our next best striker, but he's not really. He's an attacker. He's not a striker. But yeah, just for comparison, here we go. Very, very different kind of player. Maybe lacking on the technicals, but he's got better aerial, better mentals, physicals and speed, pretty much equal to each other. But yeah, 17 finishing. This boy has 17 finishing, and he's only 19 years old. Yeah, let's just have a look at his attributes. Yeah, so 17 finishing, 11 heading, 12 technique, 13 composure, 12 anticipation, and 11 off the ball. And this boy is going to be banging in the goals if we can get him through the door. I am convinced of that. So yeah, really excited about him. The potential of him coming. Same to with Tansman Rogers. However, the situation of foreign players, I don't know where we stand on that. I'd like to get him in at the club, and then if we have to loan someone out, we'll loan them out. But at least we've got quality within the club. So yeah, that's the idea anyway, and yeah, that's the plan. I do have some plans for right back as well, because poor Harry Lee is pretty much the only guy we have at right back. Robbie McKenzie goes on the list. However, he's not good enough for this level anymore. Poor Robbie McKenzie. And really, he was really a defensive midfield player who could play across the back, but he's not good enough. So yeah, I'm desperately trying to get someone else in at right back as well. So yeah, that's where we're at. Right, I'm going to get through to the next game, which is our Carabao Cup opener against Exeter, who are down in League 2. So hopefully that could be a winnable game. We will find out. So I'll see you then. Okay, so it is our match day against Exeter in the Carabao Cup, and there is no rest for the wicked at the moment. This is only 3 days after our opening game of the season, and then we have another 3 days after that, and then I think another 4 days after that, and then we finally get a week break in between games. So yeah, opening this season up is yeah, fixture congestion. So we still don't have any new players through the door, but we have Oliver Iro back from injury, so that is like a new player. Obviously, he confuses me, Oliver Iro. I mean, if you look at him on the face of things, he's not that amazing, but he's rated really highly. So anyway, he's going to come in and help out. Basically, Jamie Ash is going to come off, and with it, Oliver Iro in on the left hand side, and Zach Ritchie will play up front for us. And other than that, the team is very much the same. So Finley Herrick in goal, Harry Lee, Taylor Foran, David Okogbu, and Elijah Morgan in defence, Rory McKenzie and Cafu in the defensive midfield roles. And then we've got Zach Henry, Mohamed Sinan Kea, and Oliver Iro in the attacking midfield roles. And then Zach Ritchie up front for us. Now, Zach Ritchie's a little bit tired. We're probably going to have to bring him off quite early in the second half. But as it stands, this is one of our strongest teams we can put out. We don't have players like little Timmy Davies, who's one of our better strikers at the moment, to come in. But yeah, I'm hoping we can get a result here and go through, do one better than we did last season, and actually not get knocked out at the first stage of the Carabao Cup, because it means money, and when you're broke, you need the money. So we're going to give it a try. So here we go. Everyone seems quite content and happy with the formation and the lineup. Right, enjoy the match. Play your own game. Chill out, relax. It's only, whether we kind of go bankrupt or not, that's hanging in the balance. Nothing to worry about. All right, game is underway. Nothing much happening yet. Exeter getting the lion's share of the possession, but we get the first highlight, and it is Sinan with the corner. Henry, back to Sinan, back to Henry. Oh, and he clips off the base of the post. Very, very close effort from just at the edge of the area. More of that, please, but preferably going in the goal. That'd be nice. All right, we have another corner, and it's Sinan with the corner again. Can he find a head? He can. He can find the head of Taylor Foran, and that is 1-0 up against Exeter. Away from home, I will state as well. So we do have, they do have home advantage. But we now have the 1-goal advantage. 1-0 up within 20 minutes, and looking quite positive again. Taylor Foran does like to get a goal from a corner every now and then. So that is good. All right, nearly half an hour gone now. Some of their players are looking a hell of a lot more tired than us, to be fair. So they've obviously got a bit of fixture congestion early on as well. Approaching half time now. We have had a number of shots, but not really getting any on target. 8 shots, 1 on target. That's a pretty low shot to shots on target ratio. You need to be hitting the target if you're going to get goals. Yeah, we simply have to be better in front of goal. At least start hitting the target more often. Right, we've got good attacking players. They can do better than that, or at least I hope they can. But now we've got an Exeter highlight straight from the start of the second half. Hopefully we don't concede. That will be bad. Go on, Oliver Iro. There, picks up possession, stops their attack. Can we manage to put something together ourselves now? Oliver Iro cuts inside his opposition player, chips the ball into the centre, finds Sinan. Oh, Sinan can't quite find the player with the first time sort of chip into the box, but as Harry Lee would cut inside. Oh, lots going on, but can't quite get that shot away. They are defending with their lives, Exeter, but they are tiring more and more, as are we. So we're going to look at doing some early substitutions here. Zach Ritchie is run out of energy, so we're going to bring on young Jamie Ash to see if he can do anything for us. Where else? We have we can bring on Mitch Pinnock for Kea. Mitch Pinnock does like to get an assist or two. We know that. Zach Henry on the right side. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to bring Tom Olliott on for him. And Elijah Morgan, he can come off for Kazim. And that is pretty much, I'm going to leave that last substitution. Hopefully this puts a bit more energy into the team, and maybe we can find another goal and put this fixture to bed and get ourselves through to the next round. That'd be good. That is all we can ask for. Not much happening now as we approach 15 minutes to go. It's pretty much stalemate, it would look like, but we do have another highlight here before I shout some commands from the touchline. And we've got Cafu to Mackenzie in the middle of the park. Still feel like they're probably doing a good, experienced job controlling that midfield role. And it's Cafu with his first goal of the season, with a lovely placed shot from the edge of the area into the corner of the goal. And it is the substitute Tom Olliott that picks the ball up on the right hand side. He cuts it back to the centre of the penalty area to find Cafu, who just slots it calmly in to the bottom right hand corner of the goal there. And that is 2-0 with nearly probably about 15 minutes to go. We just need to defend and keep hold of our scoreline. Ooh. Okay, a little bit of a pinball in the middle of our penalty area, but Finley Herrick collects the loose ball and the danger is snuffed out. Right, let's look at doing our last substitution. And we're going to bring on Dean Hoy for, let's bring him on for Cafu. He's the older guy. So let's do that. Right, nearly 90 minutes now, and it looks like we probably have made it through this first round of the Carabao Cup. And we have, that is the final whistle, 2-0 away to Exeter. Quite a nice result. I don't mind that. And it's through to the next round, which means we get a paycheck, which is quite nice. I wonder who we get in the next round. Could be good. It could be bad. Would it be better to get another team like Exeter to give us a chance of going through to the next round? Maybe. We will have to wait and see, I guess. But yeah, that's a good result. 2 wins out of 2 for opening the season. 3 points on the board for the league and for through to the next round of the Carabao Cup as well. And we get a balmy £5,000 for that. Not what I was hoping for, but hey, at least we're into the next round and a chance to keep on earning some more money. Right, let's have a look ahead at where we will be coming back in the next episode. Right, well, there's a next round in the Carabao Cup, so we might be back for that one. It's pretty soon. So maybe not. Maybe not. I'm just going to skip ahead, see if we get a draw for the next round in the Carabao Cup, and see if it's worth coming back for or not. All right, so we did get the draw before our next game, and we have been drawn against Birmingham in the Carabao Cup, and we will be playing away at St Andrews. So yeah, big away day for us. What's their capacity? 30,000 capacity at Birmingham. I think probably the biggest place we played, except for Wembley when we won the FA Trophy. But yeah, big away day for us. But while I was skipping ahead, we got 2 new players confirmed through the door. So let me introduce the 2 newest members of the team to you. First through the door is Charlie Olsen, central defender, and English, 22 years old, previously of Barnet and Blackburn, and yeah, he's quite good for this level. He's not actually rated higher than Taylor Foran. But I mean, he's 6'2". He's got 17 jumping reach, 18 determination. He's 13 strength and tackling of 14, marking of 12, and heading of 13. He's pretty good all round for this level, I think. Let's just compare him with our next best, or our best, Taylor Foran. And yeah, again, it's one of those confusing things where on the graph, Charlie Olsen looks better. So I'm not 100% sure how they base it or what they base it on. I mean, Taylor Foran has got a couple of inches on him, so maybe they use height in that equation as well. However, that is, if we just compare him to our next best, which is David Akagbu, there you can see a much bigger difference, and having a partnership of Charlie Olsen and Taylor Foran in central defence is going to be really great for us. We do still have an offer in or do I have? I'll have a look in a sec. And next one through the door is Armani Richards. He's another attacking player. We have plenty of attacking players. And Armani Richards is previously of Arsenal and Leicester. And he does match the mould of quite a few of our other attacking midfielders. Probably the most similar one that comes to mind is Zach Henry. Let's have a little look at Zach Henry. You know, they're quite similar in their attacking abilities. However, Armani Richards enjoys the big matches. He's a little bit inconsistent, but I think at 22 years old, sorry about the noise if you can hear it, people whizzing about on their bikes. It's too hot to have the window closed, so all the noise is coming in. However, yeah, I think he's going to be a really great addition. He's only in as, if I can find what I'm looking at, let's go back hand. Armani Richards, he is in as a fringe player. So, you know, there's not too much stress about fitting him into the team. He'll come in and play when he needs to be brought in without too much stress. We still have an offer on the table for Tansman Rogers, who would be our best central defender in my book. But yeah, we do have enough cover in central defence now. So we're just going to have to see how that plays out. We also have an offer on the table for Sebastiano Reginato. Is by far the biggest contract we have ever put out for a player. I hope it's worth it if he comes through the door. But yeah, we're going to have to find that out in the next episode, whether any more players come in. Right, because that's us done for the moment. As usual, if you've liked today's content, please leave us a like. And if you've got any comments, put it down in the comments below. If you're watching and you've not subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. Really appreciate your support. I need likes and comments and subscribes to help me grow this channel. I much appreciate it. As for now, though, I hope you have a brilliant rest of your day, and I will see you again in the next one. See ya.